again. All right. Streaming again. All right. Streaming again. All right. Streaming again. All right. Hey. 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 Okay, here we go. I think I have done my thing. Maybe let's post on Twitter as well. Yep. Okay, that's that. I've posted wherever I had to. Let's go. We have this. Where were we? Last time when I left, I think I was trying drizzle, and while that works, I think I want to drop down a level to just a query builder instead of a full-fledged ORM. So in Node.js world, that means Kysely is the right choice in my opinion, or others' opinion. So let's just see how that works. Let's get started. Before that, I would like to just see where we were at. I would like to just switch to my this project fitness. Right. GSS. Let's see. Okay. We were trying this drizzle thing that wasn't really working, and let's just get rid of drizzle for now, and let's just use Kysely. Okay, what do we have? Drizzle kit, drizzle ORM. No, that's all that we have. So let's uninstall those. And also drizzle ORM, where is, yeah, this one. Drizzle ORM. Alright, those are gone. We don't need this. We don't need anything inside this. Let's get rid of that. In .env we just have database URL. We need that hopefully for Kysely as well. So let's go ahead, copy, paste. Yeah. First, we need to copy paste again. Let's define our first database interface. Okay, src types ts. Right. Let's copy that. Let's go. db. I'll put that here. ts file, and let's see what this is. I added Kysely, but it says import type, sure. Okay, we have person table, we have pet table. We don't deal with such things. We call this user, and this thing can in fact be user table. All right, looks like Kysely people use singular forms. I'm okay with that. Generated number. Sure, I understand that part. Let's get rid of that. We have first name. We'll just have name. Gender, I'm not interested, but maybe I should be because this is fitness. Uh, let's say man. Okay, man. Let's just change to sex. We are dealing with biology here, not sociology. So let's just have male, female, and other. If the column is nullable in the database, make its types nullable. Uh, that's not nullable. Created at. You can specify a different type for each operation using column type wrapper. Here we define a column created at that's selected as a date, can optionally be provided as a string in inserts, and can never be updated. Oh, interesting. This is interesting. But I'm gonna get rid of this maybe someday. Alright, created at, that's useful. Maybe I'll say register that. In this case, I also want email, that's gonna be a string. I need password, that's gonna be a string as well. You should not use the table schema interfaces directly. Okay. Right. Let's call this user and this one new user and user update. Okay. Correct types will be used. That's good. Pet table, we'll come back to that later. Let's just get rid of that. Yes, this is how the types are going to look. Now, what next? Dialects. We have Postgres, MySQL, and SQLite. You know what? For my use case, I think SQLite should be great. I don't really need any complex data types. Let's just go ahead and use SQLite. That is great. I'll switch to that. Okay, better SQLite. Installation of better SQLite. Let's go ahead, create a database ts, and let's copy paste this. Maybe I should name it. Okay, the database is good enough. Import type database. This is the database interface we did. Okay. Let's just call it types. Do we have a database here? Where do we have database? Okay, this one. All right, better SQLite. Why is that not there? It doesn't provide types, so let's do this. Okay, what else? Okay, that's there. New SQLite. I don't think we need this. Yeah, that's better. Memory. Nah, I need file. How do I do file? What does it accept? SQLite, file name. The thing is, I don't know where I am when things are built. That's the problem. Huh. And if I ever end up deploying it, I should be able to use something like Terso, which is a distributed SQLite service. I should just check Kysely so that's possible. I'll have to use Kysely libsql apparently. Huh. Huh. Maybe later. I don't really need to read too much about this. Uh, I just need to provide a file path. Let's call it fitness db. Wherever it creates, we will see where it creates. Dialects, SQLite, db is that we created this. Very good. So we have database. Maybe I should just call this index ts cities. Okay, what next? Querying. We shall do querying, but let's see how do we actually create migrations. Migration files should look like this. Fine, let's create a migration inside this. Migrations. Let's say users ts. We'll find out a way of generating migrations soon, but for now, this is what we'll have. Okay, db is gonna be whatever. Okay, it's gonna be any because at this point you don't know the database state. So let's just do that. db create schema. Okay, return db schema create schema users. Fine, is that how we do it? Nah, it's taking some stupid code from somewhere else. Okay, but this doesn't look right either. Create table, not create schema, create table. Alright, it says there's some. Alright, that's better. Apparently, my camera doesn't have charge, so I'm charging now. Okay, create table, users, add column. Let's add a column called ID. That is gonna be a serial. If ever I have to change this to a big serial, I'll be really happy. But for now, this is good enough. Add column name. That's gonna be a varchar. Let's get rid of that. And then what else do I need? I need to add another column called email. That's gonna be a variable character as well. Right, add column, password, name, email, password. We also need column, registered at, and that's going to be a date. Yeah. Okay, promise void. It doesn't have to return promise. In fact, I don't really see why a return type needs to be declared on this. right, and in the down we'll just have this is good. Any unexpected, any so warning, we'll just keep it, we'll ignore it. We need to also execute. We need to do this. This is good. We want to have a default value for registered at SQL helper should come from Kysely. Perfect. Can dates be now? Probably. We'll see if it doesn't work. Alright, how do I actually run this migration? Running migrations, we'll have to create a migration script. Let's go ahead and do that. Migrations. Okay. Let's create a migrate ts file. Paste. Add import. A migrator config path to migrations folder. I'll just say migrations. Now this is never gonna work. It will always require a proper path from somewhere, an absolute path or something, but let's see. Huh. Wait, what path to migrations folder? It says doesn't accept anything. Maybe the documentation is already out of date. Let's just say this should be fine. Migrator config is something I'll have to build myself, I believe. Okay, DB is gonna come from DB. So let's say add import from DB. Makes sense. Provider is missing. Provider is SQL. Okay, what is it supposed to be? Migration provider. Okay, file migration provider. Okay. I gotta give it a proper this thing. Okay, import. What? Import fs from fs. That's what I want. What the heck? It has to be promises. Okay, path. Join directory name. Some path to migration. Let's do this. Yeah, absolute paths following. DB provider. Okay, let's just see how we can run this now. First try, it's never gonna work, but we shall just try. DB up, srcdb migrate, that's fine. pmr db up. Okay, did it create a file somewhere? Yeah, it created this in the root. I'm okay. Fitness db, let's just open up the file. Fitness db. Yeah, Kysely migration lock, but didn't really run any actual migrations. Wow, who would have thunk? Okay, why wouldn't it do that? Let's see whether there is anything in the migration folder, and let's actually console log this. Let's bring this into proper view. Okay, let's see. If I run this again, fitness srcdb migrations, is that where we have everything? srcdb migrations, that's correct. And then you got some users ds file. Okay, if I just write this, fail to migrate, don't await create table builder instances directly. You need to call execute. Didn't I call execute somewhere? Ah, I didn't. Dot execute. Dot execute. Okay, SQL error. Syntax error near wherever. Why? I think there is no date column here in SQL, right? That's the thing, I guess. So what are we supposed to do? Date type. Yeah, there is no that. What are we supposed to do instead? We are supposed to just use this, an actual date time. Let's just do timestamp. All right, and there's not going to be any date and time functions. Time. Okay, Unix epoch. That sounds good. Let's run that again. Looks like that wasn't the issue. There is no serial. How are we supposed to handle that? ID, data types. You got an integer. there an example somewhere here? Yeah, SQLite integer call primary key. Fine. Let's do that. There is no timestamp. Oh, there is. It's supposed to be integer, I guess. Ha. Okay. It's time to just comment out things, debug. Yeah. So registered at wouldn't work. Add column current timestamp. An integer wouldn't work. Unique cpoch wouldn't work. How? Find text it is. All right. Okay, this works. Let's now get rid of that console log. And our package is on. Actually looks a bit ugly, so let's fix that. Read node options SSR. So this whole thing can just be something called TS run. And then I can try TS run this. Let's Yeah, it does the whole thing. Okay, we got the migration. Let's see if it actually migrated anything. Yes, we got users. Where the hell is registered at? Add column registered at text and all that. Fine, let's db down. Okay, I have not defined that yet. Let's just go ahead, duplicate down, go up, add that. And let's call that one migrate and then roll back. So if I just go to migrate, say roll back, migrator and everything is alright. Let's say, yeah, migrate down. Okay, let's do that. Users rolled back. Yeah, that's gone. Let's go up. Users executed. Yeah, registered at is there. Perfect. Now I should be able to go back to my actual server here and that. I should be able to insert stuff. Migrations, we were somewhere here, querying examples, insert single row, insert into, that's what it's called, insert into, yeah, user values or whatever values we got here. Email, name, passwords is not assignable to. Yeah, we have this one additional thing called sex. Let's add that. Okay, did I declare sex as a string by any chance? Oh, I did not declare anything at all. ID name, email, password. That means that's good. I don't need sex. But then where did the sex come from? Come from types. That's where I did it. Let's just get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, I can now execute everything. It should simply store everything as expected. Let's run this npm dev. We dev. If I go here, internal server error. Page ts. Okay, I think there is some old code still left from this page svelte, I guess, or wherever. This, yeah, this one. Okay, db. Okay, how do we actually query this stuff? Okay, select from, select all, select from user, select all, execute. That should be fine. Internal error. SQLite error, no such table, user. Where did that go? Users. Ah. Alright, alright. I need to roll down again. db down. Where is that? Okay, we call it user. Here also we'll call it user, and this time up again. And if I refresh, wow, what was that? Still an internal server error. I got the user table. What is going on here? If you see here, it actually returns an empty array once as expected and then fails. Promisify is not a function. Better SQLite. Is this whole shit running on front end? Okay, page ts must be page server ts. Yes. Yeah. All right, we got users, which is an empty array. Let's go ahead and auth register. Let's add my own name. Okay, what happened now? Nothing. It actually registered stuff but didn't go anywhere because what? I don't know. Didn't go anywhere because I didn't specify where to go. Maybe I should have redirected this one to go to the home page. Where am I supposed to do that? Somewhere here. Instead of returning data and old, after insertion, should return go to slash. Yep. Where it's coming from app navigation. This is good. This is good. Okay, we'll delete this and W0RD, W0RD, register. Nothing happened. Register. Nothing happened. I don't have any unique keys, so that's gonna always fail. But it is supposed to return go to, and when this go to comes through here, it's supposed to redirect. Why is that not happening? Let's see if I go here, register 200 success. Huh, it didn't really return what I was expecting it to. Is that how you redirect in Svelte or something else is there? Sveltekit redirect. Array, I don't want to do that. Routing server. Okay, redirects. What? Throw redirect? Throw redirect? Interesting. Throw redirect. Let's do what they are saying. 303. Let's just redirect to slash. Let's get rid of these. Okay. Yes, internal server error. What's that? Okay, let's register again. Didn't I just throw redirect here? Can't you see this? What's happening here? Okay, status is it. So what is redirect? If not browser or dev and okay, return new redirect. Redirect is class. Am I supposed to now again check here and do another throw error here? Oh, I'm doing stupid stuff. What the heck is going on here? Fine, I guess. And error instance of redirect. Okay, this is what I want. JS not instance of ah brackets parenthesis return error throw error. Perfect. Let's try one more time. I think I should have just written playwright tests at this point. I've typed too much. Next time, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Right hand side of instance of is not an object. What the hell are you saying? This is a class, and you're saying it's not. How? What the am I supposed to do in this? So ridiculous. All I want to do is redirect, validate stuff, run the database insert, redirect to another page. That's all I'm trying to do. And because of all these stupid bundlers and compilation and everything, I believe this just gets lost somewhere. Right hand side of instance of is not an object. Oh, how would that ever be the case? Let's see. Log error and redirect. Okay. I promise I should write tests. I can't do this typing anymore. I have a direct reference to a class here. This is supposed to be what JavaScript, so supposed to be available somewhere. What's happening? How? Why is it not available? Whew, boy. Okay, I give up. I'll check the status. And error dot status does not equal to 303. All right. If this time it doesn't run, I'm going to write test. But it did. It doesn't want me to write the tests, maybe. Okay, finally, we redirect here. Finally. Validate action, then catch. So this is how it looks. We used Kysely, we used Sveltekit, we got this whole thing, a basic form submission working. But I am really not happy about the way I had to do these things, validating the action and then catching stuff here, and this is super ugly code. Now I can inline this whole functionality, but I don't want to, because as it happened in the previous streams, I want this validate action to be available in all different endpoints. I would like to do form validation server side so that I don't have to repeat and merge the backend and front end validations. I don't want to duplicate that code, dry and so on. But this is ugly. However, I think I can keep this whole thing in a utility function. So where do we have this? Validated actions. Yeah, let's just create one more handle. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll just declare another function here. Okay, export this whole thing. Export function handle default error handler. Let's call it that. Error is unknown. Any default error handler catch. Yeah, reason is always gonna be any, and I'll keep it this way. Okay, so that's tucked in neatly somewhere. We got a default action, things are happening. This is good. This is really good. So I got a schema. I just give that to validation action and a request. Then I get validated data. If there are errors, that's gracefully handled on the front end. Data is being saved to the database. We are redirecting where we want to. Simple stuff. but I really don't like throwing redirects. That's ugly. That's ugly. No way. That's ugly. I'm seriously reconsidering whether I should use Sveltekit. That's ugly. Okay, what else can I do? I guess before I move further to something like sending an actual email, I should just take a step back, do some more research on such things. But in the next video, maybe I should just, build some background jobs to send emails and stuff. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much. If you saw this video, great. See you. Bye.